What's up, squad? Yo, today, guys, we are going to be going over my AI chatbot that we're using in Funnel Hacker Labs. Matter of fact, this would be the most complicated chatbot that I kind of built out with multiple upsells, downsells, taking them to different websites, scheduling for an appointment if they qualify, and I want to go over this because this is one of the first AI chatbots I'm actually bringing to this YouTube channel. And I only feel as though, like, hey, why don't we just start off with the most complicated one, being my actual Funnel Hacker Lab chatbot. So let's get this party started, guys. I'm gonna be releasing a lot more of these AI chatbot build outs because honestly, guys, this is gonna completely revolutionize the way we schedule up appointments, the way we do call centers, the works. Okay, so let's get right into this because I want to show you guys exactly how it's done. All right, so let's get into this. And I want everybody here to win. So let's go. Let's rock, guys. Let's rock. All right. So first things first, either you can do this one or two ways. There's two portions of this chatbot. The one is the prequalification, and the second one is the actual AI scheduling portion that schedules into your Go High Level calendar. Now, if you want the actual prequalification workflow, I mean, you could build it out yourself, which is right over here. We have a couple over here. It's kind of annoying, or you can just become a Funnel Hacker Lab member, in which case over here under trainings and assets, go over here, boom, chatbot AI installation guide, click on that, and right on there, it's going to give you the actual snapshot import link that you put right into here. That's going to give it to you. But that's only one portion. That's actually pre-qualification portion. Now, the next thing you need is a appointment setter. You need a bot to be able to take that info and schedule directly into your calendar. So like I said, there's two portions of this, okay? And now that second portion is I used to use a program called Zapier, but it's kind of obsolete now. Not gonna lie, Zapier used to cost like, I don't know, $400 a month, but I completely canceled that because recently Go High Level came out with their own version of this Zappy chat bot, and it's freaking amazing. Okay, it's freaking amazing. So over here, we used to have on GPT automation actual booking bot, in which case this was all this. There's all this complicated SHIT right here. Used to be connected to Zappy chat, but we don't need that anymore. So we're gonna overhaul this completely. And the way we restructure this video is first, I'm gonna show you how we build out the actual pre-qualification portion, because that's really the hard part. And I want to make sure that you have the most energy because the most understanding for the hardest part. In which case, the actual Zappy chat, that's just easy. The actual booking bot, that's just easy. Because we don't use this anymore. We don't need to actually build out the bot anymore because Go High Level is amazing. What I love about Go High Level, if they were they turned into a publicly traded company, I'll put all my money into them because these guys actually know how to stay ahead of trends and keep up with what's going on. For example, I'm not trying to bash or anything, but ClickFunnels, they don't implement anything on AI. They don't have any of this stuff where it's just funnels. Whereas Go High Level, they actually continue with what you got. So if you want to use Go High Level, guys, if you're a Funnel Hacker Lab member, you get go access to Go High Level for free. Check my link down below, funnelhackerlabs.com. All right, let's get into it, guys. So like I said, what you're going to do is you're going to import the snapshot over here. And the way I like to run it, and all this you're going to get, all right, if you're from like a member, obviously. But the way I like to test this out is literally right through the playground, okay? Open AI playground. So one thing you got to make for sure is that you go to Funnel Hacker Labs, you click on the little profile icon, you go to manage account over here. You got to make sure you have your card connected because it charges you per usage. And it's not a whole lot. Like, look at this, this month, I've used $4. So it's not a lot. And I have like 8 to 10 clients on this. So what I'm trying to say is really not a lot. Okay. GPT-4 costs more. I pay $20 a month for GPT-4. All right, so let's get back into this, guys. Now, the way this works is that like I said, we have multiple upsells and downsells, and there's a prompt to be able to put this in. And matter of fact, what I'm going to do so we can actually see this entire thing, just make it a little bit easier on us, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull this up onto our AI bot over here. So I'm gonna go to my Notion from Hacker Lab, AI bot prompt. And you guys will get this, because I want you all to win, right? So just use the same shit I got because you know what? It works. The other day I was on drive. I was driving to a bank because for some reason the freaking dime bank doesn't take more than $1,000 deposits, and it was so annoying. So I had to drive all the way to Chase, and I noticed that somebody was actually using this bot. They went to my Facebook lead form, and they went to this bot, and it was pre-qualifying them. So I was like, all right, so I saw them going through the questions in the bot. I was like, all right, let's give this guy a call quick. So I called the guy up, showed him, and I'm like, cool, awesome. Now this guy is super happy because now he's a Funnel Hacker Lab member. It's only $150 a month. I spend more money on iPhone app subscriptions. I spend more money on freaking on Dunkin' Donuts in a month, and so it's really not. You get a whole lot of value with this. But enough shameless plug. Let's actually get into the work. Let's actually get into this. Like I said, so I always make sure I test everything with the actual playground because it's very easy just to converse with it, delete stuff, go back, restart the bot and things. Whereas the way this bot works is it stores the conversations by something called memory. Okay, memory is the Zapier over here. Memory is the way it stores the conversations, and in those memories, it stores it by the email. Okay, but the thing is, sometimes they come in from Instagram or Facebook, and you still want the bot to come, but you might not get that email. So what you actually do is you have to store a fake email. You have to store a fake email associated to people that come in from Instagram DM or Facebook DM. Okay. And like I said, all that's just on the bot. Just click the link down below, become a Funnel Hacker Lab member. I'm crazy, guys. All right, cool. So let's go over here. Let's go over to one of my folders over here. As you can see over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 people under mine. I'm only getting charged like $5 a month, so it's really not a lot. Well, at least not yet. He's also got to take into account that we also have Zapier over here as well too. Zapier is $15-20 a month, but it's based upon usage over here, and I'm pretty sure that Zapier is going to become obsolete because right now we need to use Zapier to connect Go High Level, to send messages to ChatGPT, the actual pre-qualification bot, and then send it back to talk to the clients on Go High Level. But I'm pretty sure within the next couple of months, they're going to completely make that obsolete, in which case they can just have the entire pre-qualification portion in Go High Level. And when that happens, you already know your boy Blade has got your back. And I'll let you know. All right. All right. So like over here, let's go to the Funnel Hacker Lab pre-qualification bot over here. And we have a couple of things over here, but this is the actual pre-qualification bot. Okay. And it's very, very simple to set up. You set up a quick catch hook, in which case you send the webhook over to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT has the conversations. You plug in a couple of pieces of information like lead response, the model GPT 3.5 Turbo. I wouldn't really recommend anything below 3.5, okay, because then it kind of changes stuff up. And see, memory key is the email in which it stores the information based upon the convo. So the ChatGPT stores the information on the convo here. So the person comes back like a day or two later, it's able to kind of reconvene and still have the same conversations based upon what he asked the previous days on the pre-qualification questions. Username, first name, assistant name, Funnel Hacker Lab assistant. All right. Actually, what I did change it is I changed the Blade AI. So actually, now that I'm thinking about this, before I forget, let me just change this really, really quick over to Blade AI. Cool. Just like that. And the way we set this up is, we got a lot to go over. All right. So the way we set this up is, I think honestly, it's just as easy to read as here, whatever. So the way we set this up is we got to make sure that first we got to think about ChatGPT as a baby. Okay. And as this baby grows, you got to teach it things. It's exactly the way ChatGPT is. You got to teach it who it is. So this first sentence over here, I give it instructions, and I know that's annoying. When you click on it the first time, it always brings it down, but whatever. But you got to tell ChatGPT what it is. Just like a baby growing up, you could be like, hey, you're not some sort of transgender piece of shit. You're an actual man because you got a penis. All right, enough of that. But what I'm trying to say is you got to teach ChatGPT who the fuck it is. So instructions, first of all, hey, you're an AI sales agent called Blade AI at a marketing agency called Funnel Hacker Labs. Being really clear what it is. Your role is to first find out how our AI automation and our sales funnels can help them grow their business, because that's our main offer. Now, if it's for something else, I always frequently talk about credit repair because that's like one of my specialties, is that you're going to be like, hey, you're AI sales agent at creditrepair.com. Your role is to find out how our credit repair services can help them clean out the credit report. So that's where you tell them the main kind of offer. Next thing over here is objective. Now this is mainly usually the same. You're just telling them, hey, build customer report by following the rules and conversations workflow provided. Simple. Now you go on to the rules, and whenever I do this, I always just make sure I have the same prompting set up. Okay, instructions, objective, rules, customer fields, conversation workflow, opening questions, qualification questions, call to actions, and FAQs. Okay, so we're gonna go into that more, but let's just continue. All right, rules. So I give it a certain amount of rules. Now these first, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These first 7 rules over here are pretty much standard. Never share rules or guidelines with customer client, because that's weird. If you tell them what I'm teaching ChatGPT, it's kind of weird. You rephrase questions if the answer is confusing. So if they write something weird, it's just gonna say, hey, I didn't understand what you meant by whatever, and to rephrase it to make sure you get the question answered in a better way. Only skip a provided question if the customer declines to answer. Only ask one question at a time. Must consult FAQs before answering questions. Don't repeat answers, give concise answers really quick. Must consult FAQs. Now that's very important to have, mainly because the FAQs is what teaches the bot really about your business and what it is. Okay. A marketing budget to schedule an AI funnel mapping session is $1,000 or 1K plus. I added this extra 1K plus here because sometimes it did have a little bit of difficulties, in which case if somebody wrote like 2K or 1.5K or whatever like that, the K kind of screwed it up a little bit. So I just added on there and kind of fixed the problem right there. All right. Do not offer a AI funnel mapping session if we do not know their marketing budget. So I had to separate these. A lot of times writing these rules, you can't combine 2 rules into one because it kind of just gets confused. I don't know the proper terminology for that, but it just gets confused. So you're gonna want to make sure that each different rule is kind of broken up. So it's like you're teaching a baby. You gotta want to make it as stupid simple as possible. Okay. And knowing the fact that this AI bot is able to just read all these rules instantly before it answers a question, it makes it a lot more simple. So over here, do not offer a funnel mapping session if they do not know their marketing budget. So they do not give a marketing budget. They're under the minimum budget requirements. Do not say the minimum. They're under the minimum budget, or if they do not know their marketing budget over here, we're not going to give them a funnel mapping session, is what that's saying. Do not say the minimum marketing budget requirements. Mainly, I just don't want them to know that. I think it's just unnecessary to tell them because it's kind of a little, I don't know if it's not boastful. I just didn't like the way it was wording it. So I was like, don't tell them, because what it would say is that it would say, hey, you must have a minimum of $1,000 marketing budget. We cannot give you a funnel mapping session, obviously a little more professionally, but I don't want it to say that. So I said, do not offer a minimum marketing budget. And mainly when it comes down to writing this, this is literally coding. This is HTML coding, or Python coding or C+ coding, but it's just putting an easier way for a person to understand, which is prompting. So you do have to put in all this pieces of information, and it takes a lot of testing. It really does take a lot of testing and just going back and forth. If it does something like this, you say, hey, don't do this, a lot of if and statements pretty much. Like this is literally just if and statements, putting it into code. Okay. So Blade will not offer, and I can prove that by going over here and just going view code and boom. All right, literally just all Node.js if and statements over there. Boom. Simple. Cool. Let's go back to here. Oops, not there. By the way, if you haven't joined the Funnel Hacker Lab group, make sure you join that now. And if you become a Funnel Hacker Lab member, you get to join the paid Discord, in which case there's a lot of affiliate opportunities. That's where you can talk to me directly. There is a whole bunch of different shit on there. I don't want to go over too much, I already get distracted enough. Next thing over here. All right, so Believe it or not, offer a AI funnel mapping session if they're under this amount. If this is the case and they are under the required marketing budget, offer them a Funnel Hacker Lab membership. So now what that is doing is pretty much prompting the bot, once again, like if in a statement, putting a downsell on there. So if they have under $1,000 We want to bring them over to the Funnel Hacker Lab membership, because the Funnel Hacker Lab membership has all the tools and trainings to be able to teach them how to get that marketing budget of $1,000. You know, it's going to teach you guys how to make some money so you can finally have a marketing budget to reinvest into your business. You know, if you're just first starting out and you really don't have a marketing budget, or it's less than $1,000, then you need to check out a couple of the client acquisition videos or even the training courses that we have, and we break down exactly how you can get clients for free or with paid ads. But if you don't have a marketing budget, you're going to want to hit the organic training. So, but all that's in the training. You know, we want to make sure that you guys are comfortable with spending money first. Well, reinvesting. All right, next thing, Blade AI will not offer AI funnel mapping sessions. They do not want to give us a budget. Okay. So once again, and I kind of said this again as well too in a different way. If this is the case, and they do not want to give us a budget author on Funnel Hacker Lab membership, you know, I honestly, I might have just messed up here, and I repeated it twice, because honestly, when I look at this, it's kind of like it's difficult for me to sometimes read, but it's all right. So because it works. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes, like, let's say if they do not say the minimum marketing budget, do not say the minimum. All right, do not offer AI funnel mapping session if you do not know the marketing budget. You know, sometimes you might just have to say a little bit more clearly, okay? Which is why we use the playground. Cool. When downselling the Funnel Hacker Lab membership, if they say they're interested, send them this direct link. The reason why I say, hey, if they're interested, then it's to send them the link. So it's to talk about the Funnel Hacker Lab membership, and if they say they're interested, then it'll send them the link. I want the link to be sent directly as the offer, okay? Or directly when they're talking about the Funnel Hacker Lab membership. They can make their investment and create their membership here, blah, blah. All right. Only respond is Blade AI. And by the way, these rules over here, it doesn't really matter about the order, because it automatically scans it before every single conversation that comes in. All right. Be conversational as if you're talking to a friend, you know, make it seem like natural, make it seem like it's not a freaking robot. All right. Avoid cringe-worthy statements. Now, my buddy put this in here because it kind of makes sense. Trust me, have it on here. Ensure the language is accessible, similar to a 5th grade reading level, mainly because people don't even like reading, honestly. People don't like reading. People like challenging themselves. People don't like friction, you know? So if you keep the language level, not using such fancy freaking words, you know, it makes it a lot more relatable. It's a lot easier to understand and read. Because ultimately, when the chatbot, you know, it's going to text, Instagram DM, or Facebook, they're going to have to read it all out. So you're gonna want to ensure that it's easy to read, it's simple, straight to the point, it makes sense, you know, and that it's not too wordy. Because if it's like too much words, if the big paragraph like this you're saying to people, I don't really want to read that, to be honest. You know, the amount of freaking DMs I get every single day, people asking me like services and stuff is insane. So if you just provide people with more stuff like that, you ultimately just want to make it as simple as possible. I'm trying to say. Engage with the person you're speaking with, empathize by reiterating their concerns, respond to them, and then ask the next qualifying question. Pretty much is that when they give an answer, you know, respond to them like, hey, understand that you understand the answer they're giving you. So they say, one of the qualifying questions is like, what's your credit score? The clients and be like, all right, I have a 600 credit score. The bots would be like, great. Thanks for providing me with that information that you have a 600 credit score. Here's the next question, you know. Just so that they know that we understand what they're talking about. It just makes it a little bit easy to converse with somebody, and mainly because like people like hearing themselves, you know. So when you talk to somebody, and this is like a psychology hack, if you're talking to somebody and you kind of repeat what they said in your answer, you're gonna be a lot more happy. All right, it's just psychological that I learned. Adapt your language to mirror the term and vernacular the prospect is using. So pretty much, if this guy comes in like, oh, yo, what's up, my dude? What's up, my bro? You know, obviously it's still going to keep it professional, but it's going to keep it a little bit more simple. It might use the words yo if the guy uses it. You know, if you use aloha, it might use like aloha like that. But it's just overall matching the tone the person is using. It's kind of like a sales technique. So, like, let's say you hop on a call with somebody, and this person is super, super hyper on the phone. I adapt my tonality as soon as I hear their tonality. I'm like, if they're super hyper, like, yeah, what's going on, Blade? I'm like, yeah, what's up, my man? Boom, boom, boom. Yo, what's good? Or if the guy comes in and is like, hello, thank you so much. I immediately switch out my tone. I'm like, okay, this is what we have, blah, 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 you know? Because if you're able to match the tonality, you're able to kind of like vibrate the same frequency. It just overall makes a better connection. It still has more trust, and it's just easier to sell. Man, I'm giving you guys so much alpha on this. It's crazy. You guys better give me a good testimonial. All right, aim for a good amount of perplexity and burstiness in your conversation. Perplexity refers to complexity of text, while burstiness refers to the variation of sentence length. Good mix of long and short sentences can make the conversation seem more human-like. I kind of just explained it right there. Start with the qualification questions. Okay, simple. When asked how they heard about us, if they give a general answer like social media profile and name, ask what specifically brought them in. If upon, so one of the pre-qualification questions over here is like, how'd you hear about us? And the person answers like YouTube. I'm like, all right, cool. What YouTube video did you watch? What specifically in that YouTube video brought you in? What specifically in that YouTube video interested you? And they were like Facebook ads. I like the video that Blaine made about Facebook ads or credit for guys. And then it will move on to the next question. If upon the first qualification question, they say they offer credit repair, see rules specifically made for credit repair business owners. Once again, another if and statement, because we do business with every niche really, because we build funnels and backend automation. We want to become your go-to funnel builders and automation specialists, in which case we handle all types of different niches, med spas, contractors, chiropractors, the works. But our focus, our main specialty is credit repair, because we've been working with credit repair for like 4 years now, 5 years now, maybe. Cool. Now, what I did is over here is 4 credit repair specific rules to add on. So the reply that the first qualification question, which is over here, how much is the revenue making you? What do you think is really holding you back? No, first qualification question right here. What is your main business offer? If they say credit repair, then it's going to go over to these credit repair qualification questions. And it's also going to make sure that it uses these credit repair business specific rules. Okay. Say that we specialize in helping credit repair business owners scale. So when they say that their offer is credit repair, it's immediately going to follow up and be like, hey, we actually specialize in credit repair businesses, Cool. If they need a credit repair funnel, don't ask any pre-qualification questions. Just directly take them over to this site, creditrepairfunnels.com. By the way, guys, if you need a credit repair funnel, we got a whole bunch right here. Crazy, guys, crazy. It's just overall to make our lives a little bit easier by, hey, if they just need a funnel, they need a funnel design for them, take them over to here. Okay. If they need help with backend automation, AI chatbots, CRM marketing, anything like this, take them over to here. Okay. If they need someone to explain how to scale their credit repair business, if they want to hop on an AI funnel mapping session, it has to first ask them, do they have more than $1,000? All right. So we're only going to offer the AI funnel mapping session, regardless. Like we said this again over here too, and I reiterated this bot to make sure that, hey, we need to make sure they have a marketing budget. We don't waste our freaking time. Okay. Then we insert in, and like I said, really I could have changed this up a little bit just to make it a little bit more formatted and make it easier to read. But the way you write it out doesn't really matter. Like if you have one thing in front of the other, it really doesn't matter. Okay. So cool. Let me go back over here. Credit business specific owner rules over here. So now credit qualification. So they respond to this. All right. So the opening question. Hey, this is Blade from Funnel Hacker Labs, the new game-changing AI marketing solution. We have recently helped generate 7 figures in the last 9 months and are now ready to make your next success story. Do you mind if you ask you a couple quick questions to find out and see if we can help you scale? Now, that's the first question that goes out to these people, and then they respond yes. And then it actually asks the first qualification question, okay? Now, this opening question, you can have it set up so it goes out on, we have a chat on Go High Level, or it goes out on here, okay? But the first qualification question really is, what is your business's main offer? Because if they offer credit repair, then it's going to move them over to the credit repair qualification questions based upon the rules above that we have. And then let's say they say credit repair. Cool. It's going to be, are you seeking assistance from crafting a top-tier credit repair funnel website, looking to streamline operations with advanced systems, automations, AI chatbots, and expert marketing solutions? Perhaps you're eager to consult with a seasoned funnel building expert, or actually AI funnel building expert who can map out your precise roadmap of scaling your business. Okay. And so now when they respond to that, if they say that, hey, I need a funnel or a website. It's what it's gonna do is gonna take them over to this site. It's gonna be like, hey, no problem. I got you, Brody. I got you. Go over to this site and we got you hooked up. Whereas if they're like, okay, I need help with marketing or AI automation, and then it's gonna be like, all right, no worries, bro. We got you. We'll hook you up. Come over to this website. Boom. It's taking them over to here. Boom. Just like that. Pretty simple. All right. Now, if they respond by saying, hey, I need you to show me what to do. I need to hop on a call with somebody. I need to talk to Blade, the main man, Blade. All right. Then it's gonna be like, okay, no worries. But what is your budget? It's gonna ask. Because it wants to make sure that you at least have more than $1,000. Okay. And if it has more than $1,000 of a marketing budget, then it will bring them over to schedule a call. Now, if they don't have more than $1,000 in the marketing budget, it's going to downsell into the Funnel Hacker Lab membership. Okay. Now, let's say this guy doesn't have let's say this guy's offer isn't credit repair. Let's say this guy's offer is like, hey, I run Facebook ads, or hey, I have a med spa agency, whatever the F it is. It's then going to take them over to the general qualification questions. Okay. Because we put over here is that we put over here credit repair business specific rules. So they respond with credit repair. It's hard to like read like here. It's just so much. Upon the first question, they respond with credit repair. See rules specifically made for credit repair. All right, and anything else would just go to the general questions and FAQs, which is general questions over here. So let's say that they have a med spa business. Cool. It's gonna be like, how much revenue is that making you? Cool. Well, next thing is, what do you think is really holding you back in your med spa from growing? Okay. What do you think? Do you have a marketing budget? If so, how much? And of course, how did you hear about us? Always want to have how did you hear about us? Now, the reason why we do it like this, the rules like this, is first we want to see how much revenue are you making. So let's say this guy's making 10K a month. I want them to realize that, hey, they're stuck. They're at 10K a month, and they want to make it like 50K a month. Okay, I want them to realize that. Now, what do you think is really holding us back? Because we specialize in credit repair. We only going to help people that we know we can help. So if they tell us they hop on this, usually when watching YouTube or some sort of Facebook ad or they're a Facebook group, and they hop on this chatbot and they're like, okay, what's really holding me back is lead gen. What's really holding me back is some automations. Okay. Now we know we can actually help these people. So when they hop on the funnel mapping session, we know how to sell them. Because like, all right, what's holding us back is automations. On an actual call, like, hey, we have automations. It's $1,000. Boom, easy to sell. Okay. And what you can even set up is, let's say they need help with automations. Okay. You can even set up the AI bot to be like, hey, we have an excellent video on how we set up automations for this business. Check out the video below. And then you're like, all right, and when you have checked out the video, respond back yes. Or respond and let me know. Or just say, let me know. And then when they say, all right, I saw the video, it looks excellent. Can we schedule a funnel mapping session? Then the bot will schedule them in. Cool. Now, next couple of things, credit qualification question, run over this. Call to action, you got to add this. Call to CTA, I can book a quick 15-minute AI funnel mapping session with you. Simple. But you also got to make sure that you have the conversation and workflow over here and these fields. Fields are simple to understand. Conversation workflow is just the way that we put out this chatbot. So obviously, first find out their offer, to designate what qualifying questions to ask. Call to action CTAs, which is to offer a quick AI funnel mapping session. If they offer credit repair, refer to the credit repair business owner rules and qualification questions. Once they answer, start asking qualification and questions in order. I said this rule multiple times. If they offer credit repair, refer to the credit repair rules and qualification questions. I said this over here in the rules, and I also said this in the first qualification rules, because sometimes the bot might freeze up or mess up a little bit. So I just want to really reiterate to the bot, making sure, like I said, it's like literally training like a baby, and sometimes you do have to reiterate to that freaking baby what to do. So I just make sure I said that multiple times. And like I said, this prompting is actually very, very easy. It mainly just comes down just doing the chatbot multiple times and making sure you're just honing in, optimizing it. And I'll show you how to do that momentarily. Over here, FAQ. Now, FAQ is pretty simple. It's just all the questions about your company so you can teach the bot. so understands how to speak on behalf of the company. What's really great about ChatGPT, bro, is I was showing how to make this FAQ. You know, you don't have to do this anymore. This is massive 11 question FAQ. For logging over here, go to OpenAI. Go over here, ChatGPT. Put it here. So I don't need this one anymore. Where's this one? Cool. Scan my website and come up with a couple FAQ questions so that a chat bot can understand the business. Just like that, honestly. Just like that. And boom, there you go. Now what you can also do is reformat these questions for easy import with a Q before, Q period before the questions and a period before. That's why I love ChatGPT so much, you know. You just change the chatbot and like literally we just trained this chatbot in literally like 30 seconds. All right, simple. All right, that's it. That's pretty much a Zapier. Now I want to talk about actually setting everything up. Actually, no, let's talk about first the rest of this really quick. Then we're going to talk about the playground. This is easy. You know, if you haven't done this yet, just connect the API in your account. All you need here is the email. Mark lead is false. I think there's one more in the bottom we gotta do. Yeah. ChatGPT 3 reply. Make sure it's just coming from this. And sometimes that name is kind of a little bit different, but always just look for a reply that you're gonna look for. Continue, publish, publish. That's it. Okay. So now you get the actual pre-qualification, but let me show you really quick on how you test that out. So I just took this entire thing. I mean, I did change around like 2 things on it, I think, but whatever. So here it is over here, and make sure whenever you do anything, you just always make sure you fucking save this shit, okay? All right, cool. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how you can really just test things a lot quicker on here rather than testing on Go High Level, you know, which sometimes just takes a while because you gotta test it. It doesn't work. You want to change something, you gotta delete the contact, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of annoying. What I always do is go over here, I click make sure it's assistant, and put hello. I don't know why you really have to do that, but you can't really do it as. And I always do Command Enter, just enter, just a quick hotkey. And now it starts. All right. Hello, my name is Blake. Vernacular allows a new game-changing AI marketing solution, which recently generated over 7 figures in revenue in just the last 9 months. And guys, I'm not even freaking lying about that. Let's go over to Bullseye Credit Group. You know, all these guys always need proof. Boom. My boy made so much bank off this. All right. But let's go back over here. All right. I already talked about this. Simple. Done with that. All right, let's go back to here. Mind if I ask you a couple questions? Sure. Now, just imagine this is going either from a Facebook ad lead form to SMS, which what I'm saying, if you're testing that back and forth, it just adds up on the SMS. So, which is why I usually test this on Instagram. It's just easier for me because I don't spend much money on SMS charges. All I gotta do is delete the contact every single time. And I respond to it. But yeah, so great. Thank you. What's your business's main offer? So let's say we put in credit repair, you know, and we're gonna be testing this out with all the freaking upsells and downsells. Thanks. That's great to hear. We specialize. Oh, I see. I told you we specialize in helping credit repair businesses scale. Are you looking to seek assistance on crafting a top-tier credit repair funnel or website, looking to streamline operations with advanced systems, automations, AI chatbots, and expert marketing solutions, or perhaps you're eager to just consult with a seasoned funnel building expert who can map out your precise roadmap for scaling your business. You know, seasoned AI funnel building guy. Which look, let me show you how to change this really quick. Funnel Hacker Lab members, go down here. Season AI funnel building expert to help you scale your business. Cool. So I change that. I haven't had to save anything. I go back here. I delete this. Sometimes you do have to delete a couple more up, so we're kind of like re-register, but I think it should be fine. This is how I kind of just optimize shit. Look, now I changed the AI funnel building. Thanks for woo. All right, so let's say I need to talk with someone. Now, of course, like we put in the rules, we ask them, and I always try to make sure I keep these tabs. But I ask them, what's your marketing budget? Like I said, we don't want to waste our time, guys. Let's say 500. So it's under $1,000. So it should just say, hey, take them over to the Funnel Hacker Lab membership, which boom, it does. So if you're interested in learning more about the Funnel Hacker Labs, AI chatbots, funnel designs, you get the dedicated blade hotline, media assets, weekly strategy trainings, you know, a little more propaganda about the Funnel Hacker Lab membership. All right, like, sure. I want to learn more. And it lays out exactly what we have. Just like that, which I kind of like. It's pretty cool. Now, here's a problem over here. It is not saying that also we give go high level. So let's go over here. Just to go over to Funnel Hacker Lab membership. Membership is $150 a month. Become a Funnel Hacker Lab member. Equips you with all essential tools and resources to make funnel sales easy. Custom funnel design, AI chatbots. This about how about if you don't already we also gave you a go high level account. And I want to change around the wording because maybe you got a little confused in this. So what I can do, go high level CRM account access. I'm gonna change this up over here. This should change it. See the response now. And as it's writing it out over here, temperature over here controls the randomness. Okay. So you see before it kind of wrote it out. If you want to like not want to control that, just lower it a little more. One like 0.2. Maximum length is like character length, kind of. Well, it goes based upon number of tokens. Tokens is just like characters that's being spent in your ChatGPT account. So if you lower the maximum length over here, it's going to lower the sentences. So you don't get charged as much. Great. I'm glad you're interested to sign up for Funnel Hacker Labs. You can simply visit our website, funnelhackerlabs.com/sign up. There you find all the information you need to get started and create membership. If you have any questions along the way, please tell me more about the features. Cool. So you got funnel design on demand, good AI chatbots, funnel library, marketing automation courses. So he's not giving out the everything. So Funnel Hacker membership, make sure to explain all the features. All the features. If I just make like that, it's just like I said, it just comes down to really playing around with it. It's just the maximum character length is lower. So it's not giving out all these pieces of information. The membership is only $150 a month. Info. Become a faculty bank. Of course, you always need tools. Let's put this. What if I do change this up? Funnel Hacker membership features. Info. And change this out like this, giving it specific ones over here. Because I want to kind of separate this a little bit. Dedicated blade hot. Dedicated, change that. Chat support or expert guidance and support. Dedicated chat. Dedicated private chat support for extra guidance and advice. Sweet. Now let's see if this changes out anything here. I'm gonna have to leave like one more up. All right. We need to make sure it says all of this. So I'm gonna put like when asked about, make sure to explain all of it in a short, concise way. Try that. So what I'm gonna do is go over here, is delete this one. I'm trying to delete that. Tell me more. See how that works. These now this is reading. See, it's too many. Maximum length is 256, and now this is just writing out so much. When asked about, so explain this. Explain each feature in under a sentence. Explain each feature in under a sentence. But this is good problem solving right here, right, guys? Learning how to fix this and test this. I think that should work. Ooh, so close. So marking, I'm like, I don't think people really care about that, to be honest. All right. I want to get that last one in there. Custom built AI chatbots, pre-qualifying schedule appointments. All right, try that now. Yeah, the problem I'm having over here is the maximum length is only a certain amount. I was not able to read it all out. Because it wants to save me money. But the easiest solution is honestly probably just increase the maximum character length. But I really don't want to do that. I don't want it saying so much, explain each feature. I mean, each feature under a sense. He's stopping at 5 right there. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't help it, but just increase the maximum length, but I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna let membership features. Explain each feature in under a sentence. It's going 2 sentences here. So when I think this over here. Yeah, this is the rules. And what I could do is I could add another section for rules just for Funnel Hacker Lab members. But let's see if I can just put it over here. All right, when explaining the features of becoming a make sure to explain each feature in under a sentence. Let's see if that makes a difference. So let me go over here. Boom, boom, boom. You start from a little bit further. All right. Oh, wait, fuck. Becoming a. There's just so many features here, trying to pack it all in. I don't like how it ends right there. I might have to increase the maximum length. Let's try increasing that to like 300 quick. See how much of a difference that makes. I think that should help. Boom. All right, so that works. Cool. Got the Funnel Hacker membership working now. So let's try now. All right, let's say that these people have over $1,000. Let's say a 3K budget now. Yes. And now the way that we have this prompted in on the actual script over here, so go back to Funnel Hacker Labs, is that when they respond to this one, all right, so they offer a 15-minute funnel mapping session. When the client, the potential lead, actually responds to that, it's going to activate the status on the contact as bot. And when bot starts on, then it's going to send out the actual appointment scheduling bot to book it into Glow High Level Calendar, which I'll show you momentarily. So, but let's continue. So we got this good. All right, so that's working right there off of the 15-minute strategy sessions above 3K. Now I want to show is, let's say they don't want to talk to someone. Let's say I need a funnel. Oh, cool. I'm spelling business wrong. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. We have a perfect solution. You can create customized sales funnels specifically tailored to your credit business. Our funnels are designed to track your target audience, nurture them, blah, blah, blah. With our expert in credit marketing, we can help you generate more leads and grow your business. Would you like to proceed with the AI funnel mapping session to discuss specific goals? See, that's the problem. I don't want this to put them into a funnel mapping session because obviously they haven't told us the marketing budget yet. It might just be a little glitch here, but let's just make sure. Maybe I just didn't delete enough. So let's say we start from the beginning over here. Sometimes it does that. So say a credit repair. It gives us questions. Let's go. I need a funnel. All right, so you're still going with the AI funnel mapping session, in which case it should just take, right, if they need a funnel, don't ask any more qualification, stop pre-qualification questions, and just directly take them to this site to buy a funnel template or get one customized. Stop pre-qualification questions. If they need someone to explain how to scale the credit margins. Another one saying, do not offer a funnel mapping AI if we have not gotten there. I should know. Just once again, you're training this baby. Let's say sure. Once again, we don't want that. All right, so we got to go over here. Credit business owner specific rules. So credit. You need a funnel. Stop for qualification questions. Let's try this. Oops. I'll put CTA next to that. And maybe I think that might make a difference. I think maybe because this one's not like that. All right, let's try that right there. Boom, that works. So I think it's because you have to have CTAs. Because I wrote AI, one with like an I, the was a less capital, and I wrote that call to action, which is an AI funnel mapping session over here. So I think the CTAs is what helps. So let's just test my theory by yes. Hey, we can create custom funnel view based on your specific needs and goals. This includes a wrap 24. It's not a chat right now. Like, see, option 2. I like how I did that. I give you multiple options. Sweet. Using the funnel hacker credit repair funnels for sale. I love that. I love that. I love it. All right. See, what if you said for option 1? Let's go with it. Blade. Blade. It's funnel. Now, if you don't want to ask them that, just take this out. So that's an ask them. Okay. I mean, that kind of works over there. That reaches out to them, but I'm not too crazy about that. I'd rather it then. So let's say over here for custom funnel, I'd rather just take them over to the membership then. If they want a custom funnel, I think I put this over here in the general rules. And oh wait, actually here. Features. So I should put over here for rules for Funnel Hacker Lab. Actually, I'm putting the general rules. I think it should still be fine. There's the general rules over here. We're gonna be like, all right, if they want a custom funnel built out, offer the funnel hacker labs membership. Now, if they want access to a funnel template, all right, so let's try that. Let's delete this, delete that, this, that, this, that. Let's try that again. Great choice. I actually want to create a custom funnel built out, offer them the Funnel Hacker Lab membership. See, as you see, sometimes this gets a little bit annoying and you got to repeat yourself, but it mainly is due to because like a lot of these things sometimes overlap each other. So AI funnel mapping session. All right. I'm thinking. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is I think we have to segment it. No, option 1. I just don't like how this came out here. It's just fucking everything up. All right, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna be like, all right, do not offer any more essentially, we don't know the marketing budget. I might add another one and make sure to get their budget before offering an AI funnel. I think I just put CTA. I think that helps. Right, see how that change out anything. Guys, if you just want to kind of skip this, like literally just be back and forth a little bit. What? I think I broke it. You can go back actually too. I like how I get options here. I like that a lot better. Oh, but this is for still for credit repair. Wait, let's go back a bit. I think it might have screwed this one up. And by the way, guys, if you want to skip over this, there's gonna be a lot of back and forth while we build this out. We want to get to the actual point where we set up the bot. It's a simple workflow that we're putting up in the Go High Level. Once we're done with this, we're going over to Go High Level to set up that bot. That's just gonna schedule the actual appointment into Go High Level calendar. First, we're building this out. But like I said, this is a very complex with multiple upsells and downsells on ChatGPT. So you gotta give us a second while we build this. Or make sure it's what we want it to be. I'm gonna be like, all right, I need help with the funnel. I don't know if they extend. Now, I shouldn't be even asking for their budget. It should just be asking for their what's your business main offer? Okay. Need help with the funnel? Absolutely. We can definitely help you with that. Before we proceed, can you please let me know what's your marketing budget? So actually, let's roll with it. See what happens. 5K. You think it's an offer a funnel mapping session, which I don't want it to do. Oh wait, we lost it here. Hold up. Let me just restart this freaking bot from the beginning. From the top, boys, from the top, from the top, from the top. All right, here. Sure. So ask what the offer is. Credit repair. I need help with a funnel. Make that 5K. I mean, honestly, that's kind of fine. I mean, I would prefer that it takes them over to the website. So let's go over here. Prequalification questions, right? I think what we need to do is we need to have a conversational workflow for just credit repair. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this over here. Conversation workflow, and we should have a credit repair workflow. I think that's the problem. Credit repair specific conversation workflow. And I'm going to take this just so it makes it a little easier for me to see. I'm going to put this down below here. All right, credit record specific. First, find out. All right, so first find out the offer, designate what qualification questions, what qualifying questions to ask. They need help with by asking the first credit repair question. Even though I kind of feel like I'm repeating myself here. Yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't think we need that. If they want a funnel design, take them to there's two samples. Credit specific conversation workflow. Okay. CTA makes CTA will change depending on what they need. Follow credit repair rules. Follow credit specific rules. Just loud. All right, see if this helps. Let's go. Like 3K. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to see if this changed. Stop. Stop. I need a funnel. See, I don't like how it's asking the marketing budget. It should not be asking that. The if. Okay. So let's try to figure this. Why it's asking over a marketing budget. Rules. Say that we specialize in helping credit repair businesses scale. Cool. If they need a funnel, take them to this site to buy a funnel template or get one customized. I think that's what actually is going to make the difference. I think it might just be if they want access to the funnel template library. I think, yeah, so credit per specific rules. Maybe I'm just getting confused on that. So let's go over here. Let's go over here. See if that helps. I need a funnel. I think it maybe because it wasn't saying credit per. So credit per specific rules to add on. So offer an AI funnel mapping session if we have not gotten their marketing budget yet. Okay. if they need a consult, first ask them what is their marketing budget. Only offer an AF on a session if they have a marketing budget. If they need a funnel, take them to the site to buy a funnel or get one customized. If they need help, might lead the credit per conversational workflow, but I don't think we need that. Actually, let's try like this. We can give some a shot. Yeah, so ask for the marketing budget. I like that. Credit per specific conversation workflow. First, find out what they need help with by asking. I think this is useless here. I feel like we're gonna spend like most of the video on just optimizing this, but this is good because you can understand how we're just kind of going through the shit. So the qualification, credit qualification questions, that's fine here. General qualifying questions, how much revenue, that's fine. This is not interfering in it. It's what's interfering is that credit for qualifying question is this rule over here, which is it's something in here. He's just getting to the credit per specific rules. He's offering the credit per specific pre-qualification question. So it's getting to here. There's something in here that is screwing it up. Say that we specialize in helping credit per businesses owners scale. Okay. Or maybe if they need a funnel, do not offer an AI funnel. Credit pair, boom. The marketing budget is what's screwing it up. And I think, where's my skip? If they need a funnel, stop asking qualifying questions. Stop asking and take them to this site instead. And take them to this site instead. We already have this one here. And this one here. We won't add too much. Then I'll offer an AI funnel marketing session if you're not got on the marketing budget yet, but that's already a general qualification question I had before. So let me go over here. Let me change over here. And I need a funnel. See how that works. No. I think maybe now might next thing credit pair. opening question. She keeps on asking for the marketing budget, which they should only ask for the marketing budget if they specifically want an AI funnel mapping session. So now what I'm thinking is that one of these basic rules over here in the beginning, I think the goal, objective, biblical. They would not, AI would not offer AI funnel mapping session if they're under their amount. If this is the case, they are under the required. I think it's because this call to action is screwing it up. So what if I remove this? And wherever it says CTA, I'm going to remove as well too. Remove that. I'll find wherever it says CTA. I'm going to press Command Find CTA. This. I think that CTA is what's confusing it because it's just trying to get to that call to action as soon as possible. So we go over here, go over here, go over here. Let's kind of go from the beginning here. It's literally just breaking this down, figuring out, go one step at a time, figuring out what's causing this problem, what's what the F I need a funnel, and then a lot of prayer, like please work. Ugh. All right, business owner scale. If they need a funnel, stop asking qualifying questions and take them to the site instead. All right, guys. So I kind of skipped a little bit of the back and forth with this freaking bot. So what I did is I actually changed up the credit repair qualification question, the initial one that goes out to them. And instead, because I offered the credit repair snapshot, the full backend business in a box, the snapshot you just import to Go High Level account, just give you the backend automations. So I did is are you looking to design a top tier credit repair funnel or console with an AI funnel building expert who can map out your precise roadmap for scaling your business, or maybe you using the Go High Level credit repair snapshot, which has everything you need to automate your business. And then what I did over here is on the actual credit repair specific rules, credit repair offer rules. I changed it out to, hey, if they need the Go High Level snapshot that automates the entire backend of the credit repair business, take them directly to the site. Boom. And then for the funnel portion, if they need a credit repair funnel, don't ask any more qualification questions, just take them directly to the site. All right, so what I'm gonna do, look at this. So I wrote over here, I need the snapshot, fantastic. Here's the link over here. But now, right over here, need a funnel. Should, I'm saying should. Before we proceed, may I ask how much your revenue generating? It's a 10K. And now it's screwing up. Is going to the general pre-qualification questions in which it should be going to the credit per one. So let me just go back over here, kind of restart this bot a little bit. Here. Sometimes get a little buggy when you're just going back and forth so many times. Credit, repair. Cool. It's great here, especially. I need a funnel. Pray goes through. Still asking for the marketing budget. Cover offer rules. That was for your best help them. Oh, what I also did too is I removed under the conversation workflow. First, find out their offer, designate the qualifying question asked. If they offer credit repair, refer to the only once they answer. So I removed here the call to action, which is an AI funnel mapping session, which is always sending them to there, which we don't want. Over here, I need a funnel. So now we know that we have an issue with, you make sure I have the, I need snapshot. I want to make sure this one still works. All right, so the snapshot's working. We gotta get the funnel to work now. All right. You need a funnel. Yeah, funnel. Request remember session first happen with the marketing budget. All right, so whatever offer was to add change that. So I need cool. And then we're gonna do sweet. Now it's taking to the actual link over there. Cool. So now the credit proportion's actually working. Like I said, literally just a lot of just going back and forth. So let's say our main offer is med spa. Now this portion should either downsell the Funnel Hacker Lab membership and not make if they don't have a marketing budget of $1,000, or if they do have a marketing budget of over $1,000, then it should take them over to schedule an AI funnel mapping session. Med spa can deliver business house revenue says 10K. Command enter. I need more leads. Say 2K. YouTube. Sweet, so that's working there. Even though I didn't get specific here, I want the referral system to be cool. Here. Actually, wait. That's how they heard about us. If they give a general answer, like ask what specifically, which video specifically brought them in. So let's see this. So I say YouTube over here. I changed it. I loved the video played in about Facebook ads. Sweet funnel mapping session. Cool, that works. Now we're gonna go back here. Guys, we're almost to the end here. All right, thanks for staying with me, guys. Remember, you only got to set this up once. So under $1,000. All right, just to clarify, yes. A friend. Video. When asked how they heard about us, they give a general answer like social media, like a social media platform answer. And then I'm gonna do when asked about how they heard about us, if they give a general, they say it was from a friend, ask who it was. They say a person, ask who it was, so we can give them credit. John Bean. Sweet, $150 a month, perfect. Should go general questions. We should not be offering this here. if they are not a credit, if the offer is not credit repair, not offer them an AI funnel. Offer is not credit repair, and they is 500. Okay, what is it? So I should just go in the rules. It's the conversation workflow. All right, cool. That's the rules. If the offer is not credit repair and they have less a marketing. Oh, it should be only. It should be. So I already have this one over here. I'm trying to say only offer the funnel mapping session, only downsell. So they will not offer. Say do not give us budget. If this is the case, then do not want to give us a marketing budget. Offer them a only offer them a funnel membership. Only say Jake, Robert. Mm. When they are, I should fix it. Rewind onto this and say 250. Hey, friend, we're almost there. Jake Roberts. You're just being annoying now, guys. All right, a marketing budget to schedule an AI funnel mapping session must be 1,000 plus. Do not offer AI funnel mapping session if we do not have their marketing budget. Do not say the minimum marketing budget requirements. Belay will not offer an AI funnel mapping session if they are under their amount. If this is the case and they are under the required marketing budget, only offer them a funnel hacker labs membership. Yeah. Instead, we'll offer the hacker labs. A lot of this is just wording this the right way. They're under the minimum marketing budget amount and instead offer the Funnel Hacker Lab membership like that. Too much. Need more. YouTube Blades, Facebook, ads, video, photo. Hands are like tired of typing. All right. Now I was getting like confused because this is med spa. Go over here, credit per hours. Only use these rules if the offer is credit repair. Flush help. I'm gonna have to go back all the way to the beginning, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. It's if I want to see if that works. YouTube. Okay, so still trying to get them to schedule the funnel mapping session, even though we have a budget of under $1,000. All right, a marketing budget to schedule and $1,000 plus. No. I think it's because I have this too many times. So let's go over here and go to OpenAI and find a way to condense this into a way that's easier to understand. So I got my other screen over here. Condense these rules so that AI can under wait. That's when AI was like, yo, condense this for me. Make it so that AI can understand. Like put motherfucker. Oh, cool. You offer AI for a member session with no marketing budgets. Do not mention minimum budget criteria. If budget less than 1K or known, offer funnel. Interested. I'm not going to provide a direct link. YouTube. Facebook ads tutorial. Doesn't that work? All right, if interested, only offer AI funnel member sessions with known marketing budget. Did I mention minimum budget criteria? Budget is offer funnel collab memberships. Or only funnel hacker membership. See that? Mm. So now only offer. So now it's not supposed to saying that. Not mention minimum budget criteria. Minimum marketing. And that's why. Because I don't want him to say that. Why is it giving options? Do not give options. Like options. And have when they are below the minimum marketing budget. Instead, downsell to the funnel. Offer. Back again. Sometimes you have to go back. It's kind of annoying. All right. My friend Jake Paul. Wait. Sure. Now we got it to work. There we go. It's going I'm not gonna have membership. Offer. This has to be in the rules. That's why. I'm being lazy, Blake. Come on. When explaining, explain the funnel hacker apps membership. In a sentence. Like, offer, explain, funnel. Jake Paul. Jake. Rogers. Not mention what the minimum marketing budget is. Uh, AI funnel mapping sessions require a marketing budget of 1K plus. Do not mention what the minimum marketing budget is. Do not give options. They below the minimum marketing budget. Instead, offer. Lemon. All right, I think we don't need that. We want a big house. We're almost there, guys. Oh my gosh. I love this, guys. We love this. I do. You're not only. Oh, it's gonna get frustrating sometimes, guys. Woo, who's having fun yet? I am. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Mm, mm, mm. Let's rewind a bit. Go back. So frustrating sometimes. Guys, I'm having a great time. All right, Funnel Hacker Lab membership info. The membership is only $150 a month. Become a Funnel Hacker Lab members, of course, we all the essential tools and resources to make funnel sales easy. Only offer if their marketing budget is under $1,000. I think I just put that in the FAQ. Two, 1, 3. Maybe it's just that too much was confusing a little bit. So I'm thinking. Only offer the offer. Market budget under grand. Yeah, funnel mapping session. Only offer. Feeding. Cool. Let's see how that works. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Sweet. Like I said, guys, just comes along with just playing around with it. Let me make sure. Yeah, Bob, this one, 2K. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. That should do it. Oh, the phone shrimps is always off the under only. Sweet. Sometimes ChatGPT isn't the smartest, but getting there. Oh, it's not getting. Oh, come. Refresh the screen. Probably because I'm doing so much here. All right. Fuck you. I'm gonna tap to. All right, now I gotta go. Should go to the. Where do you hear us? It's on the YouTube video. Facebook ads. All right, now we got it working. Let's go. Now that only took like what, an hour or two, right? So let's take this now. Boom, boom, boom. Go over here. All right, now that was the easy part, guys. That was literally the hardest part. But guys, listen, once you guys got it set up once, you're good to go. You're ready to rock. Boom. All right, so what I learned from this is that when I talk about features, when we talk about features, it has to be an FAQ, right? Anything like that, anything, I think that's what really screwed up from the beginning is the Funnel Hack Lab features is kind of getting confused. So all that, all stuff about the business has to be in the FAQs. And guys, I'm gonna be filming a whole bunch of these videos so we can kind of just all just keep on learning and learning and learning. That's what it's gonna take. So back over here. So I'll go back to here. So now the final thing that we gotta do is you gotta set up the actual bot, okay? So now that we have that in here, okay, now that we have all the custom values filled out, so custom values over here, as in like, all right, we gotta make sure that actually now we don't even need this OpenAI FAQ anymore. You know, we don't even need this OpenAI prompt anymore. We don't even need this robot webhook anymore. The only thing that we need now to set up the pre-qualification bot, because like I said, we're no longer using Zapier chat, we're using the actual go high level appointment scheduling bot. All we need is the actual webhook for ChatGPT, you know? So I'm gonna be deleting that later. But what I'm trying to say is now we're gonna set up the actual appointment scheduling bot. As remember I was saying is the first a pre-qualification bot and now also the appointment scheduling bot. What's really great with how things run now is that you set up this appointment scheduling bot. We don't need these anymore. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna turn this off. Obviously, also the snapshot that's included with the Fun Hack Lab membership won't have this anymore. So let me just turn these off. These, like I said, we don't need them. We don't want you. Get out of here. Save. Boom. It's gonna be a long ass YouTube video, guys. Hope you're prepared for the long haul. All right. Cool. Go there. And I actually just made this one recently for another client. Just want to get the exact same thing. It's literally pretty simple. Over here, automations. These guys got to put some money in this account. All right, so all we need to do now is AI booking bot. I'm gonna take us over here and put some other screen over here just to make my life a little easier as I build this out for you guys and pretend like I know everything I'm doing. I do. But go high level just works so fast, you know, they're always adding more stuff. So what I'm gonna do is over here, AI. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, AI GHL AI booking bot. Contact changed, and contact change is going to be bot status has changed to bot, and we're also do another one for customer replied to bot, customer replied bot status bot. So this starts when the customer replies. And then we're gonna have her remove from all the workflows. Remove from all workflows. Some current workflow, take that one out. So I want to do that. And I go AI appointment bot, booking bot. We'll go over to AI appointment booking bot. Go over here, creditor per funnel mapping session. And make this go for like 3 hours. Sweet. New AI funnel mapping session. When are you free for a quick call to get you started? Turn both of these on. And show all my congratulations. Boom, boom, sweet. Now we're gonna do over here about timeout. What we can also do is you can make this bot. You can put like a weight on here and put it into like a needs nurture campaign, which I'm gonna do right now. Wow. Wait 2 days. And add it to my needs nurture campaign. Lab sales system. We're not nurture these guys. Called. I'm gonna add them to. I'm just gonna make sure they're going to be. They're already gonna be on leads, so we can leave them on there. Go to leads. Over here, we're gonna make sure that these update appointment status new, but not confirmed yet. It's new. We have another workflow that makes sure that they confirm it. So opportunity under juice schedule. Boom. I like. Save. Boom, boom, boom. Now, the last thing that we got to do to finally set up this bot, guys. I know we've been going through this forever. But there's one last thing that we got to do. We got to go over here, go suggestive, go over here. I want to do everything. I like everything. Hit calendar, phone mapping session, conversation flow, the air about password information. And we need that, to be honest. Cool. You guys already have that in the pre-qualification question, so we don't need that. And now we're kind of set. Yeah, you could use a pre-qualification ones, but it's fine. Because we have it already. All we need to do is schedule up a call with the people. So, ready to test it? Let's rock. All right, so we got the first automation over here, GPT automations over here, conversation handling. In which case, this is going to actually first make sure that's when there's new leads, opportunity adds into this. Find a sales system, it automatically adds into leads. Boom. And show you that secret sauce. Where'd my face go? Over here. All right, so what we're going to do is add another contact. Well, first, let's make sure that we already have myself in, because like I said, the way this thing works is by tracking your email and creating a new email there. So make sure to leave myself out of here first. Soon. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my Funnel Hacker Labs Instagram. When I got to run soon. Or Funnel Hacker Labs Instagram, by the way, just funnelhackerlabs.com. Hello. And now my contact should appear here. Let's go into the bot. You might have to ask you a couple of questions to see if we can make sure. Run. I'm working a little slow right now. When you go through these pre-qualification questions, you should be ready to rock. Sure. And I'm gonna go through this bot. Like I said, always the text, and it's a little slower. All right. So what I just did is I had to change around a couple of things on the prompt really quick, but gotta run through, and I'm super happy about. All right, so if you go over here, so book the appointment. Cool. Go to the very top. All right, so I responded Instagram, hello. We got this game-changing AI. We recently generated 7 figures. You know, we the best. I was like, do you mind if I ask a couple quick questions? And it's like, sure. I respond, sure. And then it actually goes out again because this one was originally comes out on the workflow. So what I do gotta add over here on the actual pre-qualification bot is to don't send out this, but rather than just actually start out with just the first question rather than this question over here. But yeah, all right. What you mean offer credit repair? It's great. What are you making currently? 10K a month. It's impressive. What do you need help with? Need better systems? Completely understand. What's your marketing budget? 3K. Guide and marketing budget can definitely help. How'd you find us? YouTube video. That helps. Do you remember what specific YouTube video? Facebook ads. Facebook ads tutorial. Great. Based upon that, there's a few ways we can help you. You can design top-tier credit per funnel, consult with an AI funnel building expert, you can map out the precise roadmap for scaling your business, or maybe if you're interested in go high-level credit per snapshot, I want to make the entire back end of your business. I was like, let's schedule a call. Absolutely happy to schedule a call here. Before we do that, can you please let me know your phone number so that our team can reach out to you on like 215-5506. And then it says, all right, cool. Schedule you a quick 15-minute call. This one goes out through text message, and then it also sends one out through Instagram. Okay. I respond back on Instagram, like, sure. And I say back on text message, I'm like, tomorrow. Please just text me on text message. Yeah, so it's like tomorrow, and it's like, here are some openings 1, 3, 4, 4:30. I'm like, 3 p.m. works. They're like, yes, it's available. When we schedule for this, I'm like, yes. And it says congrats and sends out all the stuff. Well, first sends me a notification. That's the way I have it set. Congrats. It's called. I actually can remove this because I already have it automated to send it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go over to our automations over here. This moves over here. So I'm actually gonna make sure that the actual appointment bot doesn't send out the confirmation because you already have it. Configure text message for appointment. There you go. Sweet. That work? Let me make sure I say it again. Right. Don't let the bot send appointment confirmation message. What's the other option? Configure success message for appointment blocking. Don't let the bot. There you go. Close it out. Does that work? Oh. Don't let the bot send the appointment confirmation message. So I'm for save. Very cool. Sweet, now it works. And if you go over here, that's saved now there. Let me go back to where it was over here. When you refresh the screen, you're going to see that the appointment is booked into your Go High Level Calendar, which is also linked to my Google Calendar. So we're all set there, guys. Sweet, guys. I hope this tutorial helped on how to set up your AI appointment setting bot, guys. Super excited for you guys to use this, finally automate your business and bring in some more pre-qualified appointments, guys. Check out the Fun Hacker Lab membership because we're going to be able to make sure that you actually get the setup right. You know, that's our goal over at Fun Hacker Labs. Thank you guys. Peace. Talk to you guys later.